Alright guys, so right now I got maintenance to do today, so I'm still working, but we're up early, and on my first call we actually got a photo shoot to do. So the jobber sponsors us, obviously. If you haven't checked them out, please go check them out. And they sent a professional crew down. They're gonna do, I guess, a little featured video on us and our company. So we're gonna go do that right now. It's the crack of dawn, but the sun's coming up already. We're gonna go do maintenance for today, and then they're gonna be there, take video, take photo. I think they're gonna interview us, and I don't know. I'm just out here trying to show you guys what we do, show that HVAC is the best trade out there, and we're out here doing photo shoots now, but it's cool. A little nervous, a little weird about it, but they've been really cool so far. I love using Jobber. I love their people. I'm in touch with them all the time, so you can trust me on that. And we'll see if I can film something like little behind the scenes. For today, it'll be a different video probably. I probably won't show, or maybe I will show some of the maintenance that we do, but I don't know, that stuff's kind of boring. And trying to keep it easy. It's a Friday. I thought, well, they wanted to do Friday, so I thought maintenance would be perfect. Nice and easy. We can show a lot without doing a whole lot. You guys know how boring these maintenance can be. But I have found a lot of repairs that they don't even know that they need. So I've done like motor swaps, contactor swap, what else have I found? Broken pulleys. So sometimes I don't record, sometimes I'm not feeling great, sometimes I'm in a hurry, but I found that over on TikTok I can post that kind of stuff because it's quick 30-second stuff, like stuff that I find. So like my channel started because I found a lot of weird stuff, a lot of hacks, so kind of doing that over on TikTok. If you guys are on there, go check me out. It's the same reliablehvacr. I'm posting a lot over there now, and it's growing. It's going well. So please go check that out and stay tuned for some behind the scenes. Alright, so that was cool. That's kind of wild that they wanted to do that. So I got interviewed. Had my dad and brother there so that we could take photos and all that. So much for taking it easy. I got a 2-hour drive. Well, I had to go pull some permits real quick because we're getting quotes approved for some new units and stuff to be put in. It's gonna take some crane work and all that. So we went to go pull some permits, and then I ended up getting some calls over 2 hours away. So we're gonna be over here by the beach, and we got an ice machine that they said is just making a loud noise, and they're not sure what it is, but it's still making ice. So let's go see if motor's out of whack, giving out compressor. I don't know what it is, but we'll see. And yeah, that photo shoot was kind of cool. Like I said, very wild. Never thought they'd want, you know, the HVAC side of things and to see what we do and all that. But hey man, if I can spread the word, if I can get someone that doesn't know what they want to do and show them how great this trade is, I'm all for it. So when they wanted to do it, I was like, yeah, cool. Let's show what we do. Let's do some cool shots. They got some cool shots of all of us together. And we're gonna, well, I'll upload them as I get them over on Instagram as far as the photos. But that was pretty cool. So there's a lot you can do in this trade. I'm just trying to spread it out. It's cool what I love my job. I think it's cool what we do, repairing, installing, like all aspects. And you know, Jobber helped me show it in a sexy, professional way, because they're gonna do these photos and videos. And just really appreciate the opportunity. And thanks to you all who watch, who subscribe. If you haven't yet, please do so. And this is just the beginning, man. So we're growing, and I appreciate everything that comes with it. So let's go check this ice machine and see what's going on. It feels hotter than hell back here. And this is a self-contained ice machine. $113 from the bulb. We got 2 of them. Of course, this is going to be kind of hot too. It's a condenser. Surrounded by 85 degrees is not good. Should be dropping ice any second. Alright, so I heard it whistling when I came in, so let me get my coil cleaner and see how much comes out of this thing. And if you guys don't already know, Hvacr coil cleaner gets all that junk out. As soon as you spray it, it foams up crazy. And it goes in and then expands and pushes out. So it pushes the dirt out. Inside's pretty clean. pretty clean with that can. Now if I could, I would do more. Clean it off from the inside, blow it out, wash it. But we're in a dining area, so. I really hate that, but that's the best it's gonna look. I can't fit my freaking hands in here. Okay. Alright, we got good airflow. And that's the best it's gonna look. Fit my hands in there. Alright guys, so that motor was basically on its way out. When the blade's on and you spin it, it shouldn't come to a complete or a halt to a stop like that. I know it's not the best way, but that's just a quick way we check it. Now with it off, it doesn't turn that easy at all. So this had to have been the noise that they're complaining about. Now it didn't do it that much when I was here. Of course, I cleaned the condenser because it looked dirty. I just wanted to make sure we weren't getting like a crazy high head or anything that was causing any issues, which it kind of was. It felt hot in that area. The compressor felt pretty hot, and I wasn't gonna say anything earlier, but I don't know, I woke up the other day and I had a hard time hearing. I'm getting my hearing back in this ear, but not in this one. So today's been kind of frustrating, or the past couple days. And then when I got here, trying to pinpoint that sound was a little hard. So it only did it a couple times with me. They said it does it all day. I don't know if cleaning the condenser kind of stopped it a little bit, or if it was just one of those intermittent issues that, you know, when you go out there nothing happens. So when it finally did do it one time, for like a while, like it stayed screeching or whatever that sound was. I got to listen around, and it sounded like it was coming from the opposite side of the compressor, because I could hear the compressor sound and that sounded normal. And I was like, maybe it's probably my fan. So then I finally got to like nudge it and it stopped, and then it started doing it again. So it was kind of like on and off, but I was like, it's the motor. So that's why I checked it. It didn't look great. And I ended up putting a 9721. Now the specs are not exactly the same. And this motor was like overheating. This label's coming off. It's the same RPMs, which that's kind of what I'm looking at. And of course that one's a dual voltage, so you can do either 120 or 208. And it is reversible, so I can put, you know, whatever clockwise or counterclockwise we have on the original. And it's the same, you know, body style and everything. So I put it in. This one is at 208, we're a 126 horsepower. That one is a I think it goes up to around 120th. So close enough, and it worked. I got a lot of airflow out of it. I felt like I got better airflow out of that one. This one, like I said, maybe it was slowing down. and it started making ice a lot quicker too and everything. So I showed the first batch, it didn't make the noise anymore, but of course, like I said, it was intermittent. So I ran it a couple more times and absolutely no noise. Because before that, it did do it twice in a row. So I was pretty confident it would do it again. And I ran it at least 3 times and no noise whatsoever. So, and I wasn't planning to do a call like that today because we were doing maintenance. But I got pulled off of maintenance to come do this one at the island, and it's about 2 hours away from where I'm at, so I was like, F it, let's go. We had our photo shoot, like I said, and then I was like, yeah, I'll go, whatever. And that was my call for today. So think about it, I got 4 hours or so in driving, you know, depending on traffic. Then of course the time it took for me to do the call, which it took me a few hours because ice machines are a waiting game, right? Reach and stuff is like that too. Refrigeration in general is a waiting game. You have set points or cycles that you have to wait for. So like on this one, I had to run it a few times to see what they were talking about. Then I, you know, started doing my checks. I tried a few things like cleaning the condenser before I moved on. I had to catch what the noise was, and then I had to do the repair. So it took me a few hours, which they understand if you just talk to the customer. Because a lot of times I'm checking, and I've talked to other guys, I'm checking pressures and stuff on my phone. I don't want them to think that I'm on the phone. I usually tell them like that we're just, you know, cycling it through, run it a few times, and I'm gonna get my data or whatever, and we're gonna monitor it. So I know some of them probably think I'm just like on Instagram or something, but I'm checking my pressures and temperatures and stuff. And I don't know, I don't do a lot of ice machine work anymore, and I really don't change out motors like that often. Those Manitowocks that have the condenser downstairs, like with the unit. This one was self-contained, so I had the compressor and everything. But yeah, so I get a little rusty with those. I know that they don't give you much space to replace that fan. So I don't know if y'all have experience and have any tips on that kind of stuff, because I just struggle with it a little bit. But I mean, there was no other way to do it. You gotta disassemble it in there and then take out the motor and then, you know, squeeze in there again. I meant to show it afterwards, but it slipped on me a couple times. I hit a couple of the fins, but I was just really careful not to puncture anything or push up against the coil. So it is what it is. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This photo shoot was supposed to be a maintenance day, and it turned into a service call. I wasn't gonna record the whole service call though, because I mean, for one, it was pretty simple, and a lot of it was just me trying to get that motor out of there, Tetris style, you know, and getting the new one in. After I got the first one out, I think the hardest part was wiring up the second one and making sure that it was clean and not hitting, not gonna rub out or anything like that. Because I did put my zip ties on it and everything. Got to make sure it's as neat as I can, even if I'm in there one-handed. But we made it work. And I'll see if they want the original one, but I'm pretty sure they're just going to leave it as is. And with the specs being so close, I'm not too worried about it. I just have to transfer heat, you know, so I need my CFMs and RPMs close enough, and we're good. So we're moving air, and it's making ice. Like I said, I appreciate everybody watching. I have a long-ass drive home, and this was a cool day with the spotlight on our company through Jobber. And like I said, hope you guys check them out if you're in business for yourself, or if you're looking to be into business. They do have some great stuff going on. They always have discounts. You can use my code for the discount. Even if you're not in business, but you're gonna get into business, it's a good program to have to start with. Be professional, be organized and everything from the get-go. So like I said, I highly recommend it. I appreciate everybody watching, granting us all these opportunities to do all these things with all these great companies.